Hello, one and all, and welcome to another episode of MMA Vision Analysis. This one, I'm here to talk about the possibility of a boxing match happening between former UFC champion Francis Ngannou and Anthony Joshua sometime this year. But before getting started, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and click that notification to get all of this that's new from this channel, your channel, the one and only MMA Vision Analysis. I know it's only been one fight for Francis Ngannou in boxing, but that fight was against perhaps one of the greatest heavyweights in the last 20 years, if not one of the best heavyweights of his generation, and perhaps one of the best heavyweights of all time, Tyson Fury. Francis Ngannou looked really good in his first boxing match against arguably one of the best heavyweights of all time, Tyson Fury. Now, there are talks of Francis Ngannou facing Anthony Joshua, which sounds like an incredible idea, on paper at least. I believe that this fight is going to be a lot closer than pure boxing fans anticipate it to be. Francis Ngannou has power like no other fighter on the planet. Looked extremely impressive against, like I said, one of the best heavyweight fighters of all time. Francis Ngannou, that was, pretty much his first boxing fight ever. I'm not sure if he's had like amateur boxing fights in Ngannou or whatnot, but officially that was his first boxing. Looked extremely impressive against a Tyson Fury. How does Ngannou do against a Anthony Joshua? In all honesty, Anthony Joshua is also one of the best fighters, boxers in the heavyweight division currently. But there are holes in Anthony Joshua's game, and that was shown in fights like his fight against Andy Ruiz and so on. I really do believe that Francis Ngannou has the ability to put away Anthony Joshua. Anthony's going to have to be super, super cautious if this fight was to happen. If Anthony Joshua thinks that he's going to sit in front of Ngannou and exchange punches with Francis and think that he's going to end up on top, I think he's in for a surprise. I think if Anthony was to win this fight, if it was to happen, he has to be the boxer. He has to dance around Francis Ngannou and make it a boxing match rather than a fight. Francis Ngannou has to do the complete opposite. He has to make this a fight. He has to corner Anthony Joshua. And believe me when I say this, if Francis lands two clean punches on any fighter in that heavyweight division in boxing, it's over. It's done deal. So, in my eyes, Francis Ngannou is the closer fighter to winning this fight if it was to happen. That may sound outrageous to pure boxing fans, but I believe that Francis Ngannou's power was in pure display against Tyson Fury, which me personally, I look at Tyson Fury as the better fighter if I were to compare him to Anthony Joshua. So personally, I think Francis Ngannou has better odds of beating Anthony Joshua. Like I said, many boxing fans will disagree with me on that one, but all it takes is one or two clean punches from Francis Ngannou to put away Anthony Joshua, unless Anthony Joshua can utilize his movement and boxing abilities to outscore Ngannou by points. If you made it this far, I appreciate it for sticking around. Please let me know what you think in the comments and like, subscribe for more.